We are live. What is up, everybody? I hope you guys are doing amazing. Get ready, get pumped, because today we are talking about the resume that got me into Google, Microsoft, and Blue Origin. But most importantly, we are talking about, we're going to review your resumes, guys. And I'm here today with my amazing friend, Daniel Seyfert. What is up, man? How you doing?
Yo, I am doing wonderful. How are you guys doing? Well, you guys by you, basically.
we're doing amazing. Hope you guys are doing great. Let's get really honestly, we're gonna jump straight into it because I do not want to waste time at all. I seriously just want to. I know. I don't want to waste time at all. We're literally just going to jump in straight into reviewing these resumes and talking about, and so if you submitted a resume actually before, we're going to look into those for you. And we'll tell you how to fix them. We'll go deep down on how to fix them. That's what we're here to do, because we want to get you that review, that interview with that job. We want to get you that job opportunity. That's what we are here to do. Isn't that right, Daniel?
That is exactly right. So, guys, if you've seen this before, we're quickly going to go through the slides. We've always talked about Nas is dancing. I know what he's doing. But if you haven't, we're going to give you that quick background as to why we're talking about resumes and what you could do to start to build your resume. And then, boom, we'll get into the awesome reviews. So let's do it, Nas.
Exactly. Really quickly, like I said, we're gonna jump. You probably, a lot of you guys have potentially just have seen all this at this point, So like, we're not going to touch base too much on this. But all I will tell you is the fact that how to build your resume really quickly. We're gonna really fly through this, okay? We're going to fly through this, like fly, like fly to the moon. Ooh, ba, 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 ba. You don't hear the sound. You don't hear the sound, but I do.
That was an amazing sound effect. Great job. Dude.
Was it really? Was it really that good?
Yeah, it was so good, dude.
All right. But okay, I'm proud of myself. So, how to build your resume, and how to land those jobs 10 times faster, right? Where have we had interviewed, right? Daniel, where have you interviewed, right?
Man, to be honest, right out of college, I only applied to 3 different places, which were Blue Origin, Google, and Microsoft. And because of my awesome resume, I was able to land an interview. And actually, because of the interviewing skills, I was able to land the job. So what we're going to try to teach you, at least from my side, is offer my perspective, my advice to be able to get you those awesome resumes that you can start to build that will then allow you to then land the amazing interviews. Exactly. And then all all these other companies that you're going to see right here. This is obviously Nas, because Nas knows exactly what he's doing. He did a lot of work as a freelancer, and he got to work with a lot of companies. So he got to interview at Twitter, Palantir, Squarespace, Microsoft as well. So Nas, I just let them know why all these companies are here. Basically, we've gone through the interview processes of all these different companies, and it was our resumes that allowed us to get into that step at least.
Yes, exactly. All these resumes, right? I was able to get interviews with companies like Squarespace, Palantir, Twitter, Google as well, and then same thing here with Daniel. And what we did is what was interesting is our resumes were reviewed by amazing people. We learned from other people, right?
Other people that were already working inside those companies.
They were working at those companies. That is why we are here, to transfer that knowledge to you. Okay, to you, exactly. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go next up. Why building a strong resume is important. Most companies don't even. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's important because how else do they know who you are, right? It's like, no one knows who you are in this world, especially if you're trying to get a job, unless you have some sort of paper, maybe that's only 1 page long, that summarizes what you've done specifically. So go ahead and get into what you're going to say.
Yeah. Of course, you need to stand out from the crowd. That's number one, right? Because you have hundreds of thousands of developers applying every single day. So how do you stand out of the crowd? How do you, as that, the particular person who has got all that knowledge and has got all the experience, how do you do that? How do you stand out? And so that is why you got to stand out with at least something like your resume, your projects, of course, and of course, your resume, correct? So that's what we're here to teach you, how to stand out. How do you stand out? So of course, the first thing you need talk about or you need to know is the sections on that you need to have in your resume. Very important, Daniel, because I want to just notice this. How many pages does a resume need to have?
I don't know, Nas. This is a really tough one.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You
is-
got this.
is
Come
the
on. Come on. You
answer,
got this. Come on. Come on. Come on. You got this. Come
I
on.
think it's
come on.
one.
I think
Is
it's
it one?
Hey,
Hey, let's go.
exactly. So guys, you need one page only, honestly, please, because I receive all these resumes from you guys and it's like 10 pages. Okay, no, please keep it to one. That is all you need. All right, that is all, my friends, that you need. So also, awesome. So let's keep going. So the sections. Okay, let's go ahead and go through some of the sections that you need. Tell me, here, Daniel.
Perfect. So, honestly, depending on what experience you have, you're going to want to highlight different ones, right? So, as you can see, these different sections, to be honest, if you don't have work experience being a developer before, then that's not what you want to highlight. Instead, you're going to want to highlight potentially your projects or your awards that you've shown you've been able to build something of value, that you actually develop sort of software and it's applicable to the job. But it's still important to have these different sections so that when someone looks at your resume, they could easily find what they're looking for.
Oh, Salman just donated. Thanks so much.
Thank
Canadian
you so much,
$5
Salman.
super chat. If you guys are interested, I create a React.js modern looking resume and portfolio project. Hope it helps for everyone. Of course, if you go ahead and put a link somewhere down below or something like or link to your video series, go ahead and put it down below. We'll love to show you out. We'll love to show you out. And here, let me go ahead and actually add him to the broadcast so you can see.
Yep. And this is the beautiful thing about the Clever Programmer community, man.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're here to add value, we will more than happily put you in front of everyone because you're gonna add value. So like you made a video series, man, that is completely awesome.
That's awesome.
So for
That's
someone
epic.
that wants to take advantage of that, go ahead, go
Yeah.
through a series. It's probably awesome.
Yeah, so put your link down below, and then I think we should be all good. Awesome. So thanks so much, Salman. Let's go ahead and keep going. We'll give you an edge of your horn. All right, bro. All right. All right, so cool. Let's go ahead and keep going. Next up, so you got awards. Next up, of course, you need to have those projects. Okay, those are probably one of the most important things you need to have, right? Why projects specifically? Because why?
Oh, you're asking
I'm
me
asking
why
you.
projects?
I'm testing you, bro.
Oh man, this quiz is hard, guys.
Testing
This quiz
you,
is
bro.
hard. Projects is probably where you can actually highlight specific skill sets that you've been able to develop because you built something for a job, right? So if you're applying for a web front-end developer using React, you could show them a portfolio of specific React projects you've built, and that shows them. Like, you don't even have to tell them, but that literally shows them the skill set that you have. Now, if you know how to translate that and tell them through the resume, that's even more bonus points.
Exactly. Because the thing is, what you need to understand is the fact that is pretty simple. Like, you can say that you worked at this company or you can say that you worked at this company, but at the end of the day, what you need to understand is your projects is what back up your skills. It's as simple as that. Your projects back up your skills. Period. Okay? Period. And so you have to get those straight, guys. If you don't have projects, build projects. If you do have projects, put them on GitHub. So really important, right? I want to say, put them, make sure you have them on GitHub as well. Make sure if you have like a project that's live project as well. So basically the actual link to the live project, that would be amazing as well. Okay? So put them on GitHub, put it as a live project, and that's it. That's all you need. Okay? So awesome. So we've done through the projects, and we'll tell you how to specifically, how to format them. We'll talk about that here in a second. But let's go continue on. So work experience. Let's go to the next one. Work experience.
Work experience. So guys, if you've done work experience in the software realm, then you definitely want to highlight it. Now, if you really haven't, you might still be able to pick up potentially other skills that you've been able to get from those jobs that might apply. For example, I don't know, maybe if you were a manager at McDonald's, you can maybe highlight that as a manager, you were able to work with people, lead a team, but it's going to be very limited because what you do want to have the majority of the section be the actual technical stuff that you worked on. So if it is
Exactly.
applicable, make sure to add it and find that angle that which you can make it work for the job.
Exactly. Beautiful, of course. And education, if you have education, if you do not have education, that's completely okay. Just want to let you know, guys, that is completely okay. But if you do have it, put it on there and you should be great. And then, oh dang, someone just donated again. He said I can't put the links on the
Yo,
chat, but if you search up my name on React.js resume, dang,
there
someone,
we
you're just
go.
killing
Let's
it.
go.
Of
Hey,
course,
those ten
guys.
dollars are gonna return
Oh yeah,
a
are you
lot
kidding
more
me?
for you, brother,
Are you
because you're
kidding me?
providing value. If you provide value, the money just comes. It's crazy. Even as a developer, if you can provide value to a business, the money just comes with the big salary, with the big paycheck.
Exactly. Sweet. So thank you so much, Salman. All right, let's go ahead and continue on. And of course, if you have a reference is what is a reference? A reference is someone seriously that pretty much a reference is a person that can that can go ahead and support you. So for example, they will call that reference. For example, maybe it's someone you worked with before or it's someone you know. They will actually call the reference and ask, hey, how is it to work with this person? So make sure it's someone that you trust, and they can say actually a good thing instead of saying, "Do not put down someone who hates you." I think that's a really important part.
Yeah, and I guess another tip is if you don't have someone on top of mind or you kind of want to see how they're feeling about it, you could
Yeah,
also just say, willing to provide reference or something like that, right? Like if you don't have someone's contact information right off the bat, that's another option you can do.
exactly, exactly. Cool. So go ahead and continue on. So next thing's how to build, how to mistake, how to build mistakes to
Mistakes to
avoid.
avoid.
So mistakes to
Well, we know
avoid.
which one Nas is really passionate about. It's pretty
Well, I
obvious.
know it's. I know it's pretty simple. The one I'm just really passionate about, because it gets me so pissed, guys, is like, please do not make it more than one page. Make it, only one page. Do not make it 3, 4 pages, 2 pages. No recruiter has the time to go through that. Okay, so just that's the one main thing to understand. No recruiter has the time to go through that. Okay.
Exactly. And the second thing you want to avoid
All right.
is there's a fine line between being so fancy that it's so distracting and you're not highlighting the important stuff, and also being so simplistic that you're not highlighting anything, that everything just looks blah, like
Exactly.
throw up on paper.
Exactly.
So you
Exactly.
just want to find that line that's just very simple and it highlights the things that you wanted to highlight.
Exactly. So let's jump straight into. We've talked a little bit about the resumes, what you should and shouldn't do. Are you ready for those resume reviews?
Let's
Hey, let's go, bro.
go.
Let's go. So, really
Let's
simple here.
go.
Really simple here. We're going to go through your resumes that are right here. Someone says, Aveo says, just became your 500 subscriber. Nice, 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 nice. Somebody,
Yo.
John asks, can you use your instructor for reference? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But ask him if ask him, hey, can I use you for a reference? And just let him know. That's it. Okay. That's it. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and continue on. So I have a lot of resumes, as you can see here, right, that people have submitted. And there's a lot of for us to go through. And the question is, like, what do we want to go through? So what do you think, huh?
But I was responding over here. You're asking what do we want to do?
Mm-hmm.
Let's I guess we didn't pre-screen them, so it's kind of like a lottery thing, I
I
guess,
kind of
right?
want to go through this one.
All right, let's do it. I'm gonna minimize your screen so I can maximize this screen.
Yeah, let's go through this one. Yes.
Oh, and guys, don't take any offense to this.
Yes.
This is us just letting you know our thoughts, what we would do if we laugh. Don't take any offense, right?
Yeah.
We're just trying to have a good time here, right? We're
Because
not
we're gonna
laughing at
laugh.
you.
Because we're
Yeah,
gonna
we're
laugh
probably gonna
sometimes.
laugh, and that's fine. We laughed at our own. Like if I pulled up my very first resume, I would have pointed at myself and laughed so hard, and the dude probably would have peed his pants from all the laughing that was being done to him, right? So don't take any offense.
And he
Take
literally peed his
this.
pants.
We love you guys. So take this with an open mind. That's it.
Exactly, exactly. I would say so. So okay, let's look at this. So it looks like Disha right here. Disha Disha Singh. So let's take a look at your resume. Okay, really quickly here, right off the bat. Oh, right here. So I didn't show them the screen just yet. So there we go. Now you guys see it. So right off the bat, what are we seeing here? What do you think?
Okay. So first thing for me, at least from the experience I've had,
Yeah.
pictures don't really work, right? Because
Okay.
what that allows them to do is that allows them to already, I guess, I don't know, was it prejudge you before they even start looking at
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
just because of how you look. So even if you look professional, there's already some, I guess, what are those called? So because of the whole Black Lives Matter, there's a lot of researchers that start looking into like, I guess, pre things that you already judge of just because of
yeah.
like, for example, their their skin color or their background or ethnicity or whatever that may be. So me personally, I've never seen pictures. I don't know what's your take on that, Nas. I haven't heard your take on that before.
Yeah, I would say as well. Pictures are not necessary. That's not why you put this on your resume. So I would say remove your pictures. Honestly, that's the main thing, right? So they know how you look like. They don't you things like that you shouldn't put on your resume. That's just as simple as that. Okay. Um. So
Second thing that pops out to
okay,
me
go ahead.
is we talked about not being too fancy.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe this show was trying to be a little fancy with that background, and it's too distracting. It's hard to read
Yeah.
the actual letters because it's just like these.
So remove the background. Remove the
Go ahead, Nas.
remove the background, very important. So guys, make sure to remove the background, guys. And a lot of you guys are talking about the contact, guys. We told people that go ahead and remove your contact because it will be shown to everybody. So honestly, the contact is fine. If people submitted it to our resume, that means they are completely okay with showing the contact. Okay, so don't go ahead and hate on us for showing the contact. We let people know, remove your contact beforehand. Okay. Okay, beautiful. So when we say fanciness, these fancy colors right here are not necessary at all. These fancy colors, I don't need no fancy colors at all. So remove that. Just make it plain white, okay? Plain white, and that is it, okay? No, Salman, I would say no. Remove. No, Salman, that is not right.
Yeah,
Still remove your
incorrect,
picture.
Salman.
Salman, I don't agree with you. Still remove the picture, okay? Still remove the picture. So let's go ahead and continue on. So remove that part. I don't specifically need the background at all. The name here, that's fine. Then I have no problem with this. That's fine. Education. Let me see. What about education? What do you think?
Let's see. Education. I feel like there's two things because on the left I see that she's saying I'm a student, which is
Yeah.
part of the education. On the right, I feel like it's just taking a lot of space as well.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so I feel like that could definitely be simplified.
Yeah, so I think a little bit of simplification in terms of education here. You don't need to talk about your classes 11 through 12. I would say just talk about where your latest education. That's it. That's it.
Exactly. That's a good
Okay,
point.
just your latest, the latest education. Talk about your latest, right? Your latest, latest. Hold on, latest education. Okay, may that be college, whatever it might be. If you have, here's the cool part. If you have experience, like prior experience, if you don't have experience, you don't actually need education. Period. That's it. Okay, you don't actually need education. That is if you experience. And looks like Disha is still, she's still in 12th grade and so forth. She still learned a lot. Skills, fast learner. So this seems like by someone who's still like in high school, which is completely fine, but it's still good, something good to learn. So skills, fast learner, things like that. Honestly, what do you think about this? We don't need this stuff right here. I'm a certified ethical hacker. I'm sports. We don't need that. What skills you have.
Yeah.
Talk specifically. Well, go ahead, Daniel.
Yeah, I think I was about to say exactly what you're about to say, which is talk about a project you've built. If you haven't built a project, go build some projects, right?
Yeah.
Start to gain that experience. But when you talk about those projects, it's what have you said before? The proof is in the pudding. It's like
The
it's
proof
there. You
is
built
in
it.
the pudding.
Exactly. So go talk about projects. If you don't have projects to talk about, go build projects. And we have a shitload of tutorials on that,
Exactly.
especially when it comes to React, JavaScript, Vern, whatever that is. So you could go through the channel, start to build those things, and you would start to develop some insane technical skills that you probably wouldn't even develop at a regular bootcamp.
Exactly. Sweet. So let's continue on really quick. And that's pretty much it. You don't need to change. I mean, honestly, that's just change that part and add some skills, add projects. That is all you need for this, right? So let me see. Add projects, right? That is the most important thing. And that's it, guys. Okay. So I think we're done with this resume. What do you think?
I think, yeah, I
I think
think
we're
we're
done with this
done with
resume.
that.
Okay, cool. So Disha, you are all good. Let's go and continue on. Next up, who do you think could be next? Next. We see. We have Janesh. Hold on. So
We had a special request from someone in the audience
what's his name?
to review theirs. Look up Mauro, Mauro. Is it there?
Mauro.
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 M
It
A
might be more
U
in the.
M A
Yeah,
U.
can you just. Are you
Here,
doing
right
like a
here,
search?
right there. Mauro. Okay, I like it. Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, I like this. This is cool. So, all right, let me see some zoom in. I'll zoom into this one. All right, so I love honestly. Okay, so let's see. Let's look at this.
Looks familiar to yours.
Looks pretty familiar to what maybe someone here has.
Interesting.
I
All
like
right.
it.
What are
Okay,
your What are your
see-
thoughts then? What are your thoughts?
So I got your name. I like that. Okay. I got the fact that it's really easy to read. So number one, I would say pretty easy to read, and which is what I like. Right. You got your technical skills. You got projects. Basically, it's easy to follow. That's the thing, right? So it's easy to follow. All right, that is the most important thing, right? If you look at a resume and you can specifically say, you guys are saying boring. Yes, but boring like resumes like this actually is what gets you the job
Yep. Well, the interview. I mean,
or
you
the
just have to crush
interview.
the
The interview,
Yeah.
right? Not the job, the interview. Here's why: because it doesn't matter how fancy the resume is. What matters is the words. What matters is how fast can the recruiter, right? How fast can a recruiter read your resume? How fast, right? Can they read your resume, right?
How many seconds you think they have, Nas, or how many seconds you think they spend just looking
Guys,
at your resume?
they
in the beginning?
literally have 5 seconds to look at your resume and decide if it's gonna go or not. That's it. Only 5 seconds. And if you're gonna add some crazy colors and fucking fancy shit and be like fucking and animations and then just show and then just like and everything just kind of blends in, then that's not gonna work out so well. So it's very important to just keep it simple. That is the most important part. Okay, continue on. Nice. Let's go ahead and continue on with this one.
I think on this one we could dive into the details just to kind of talk about, you always talk about making them action oriented. I mean, also if you look, it looks like he's starting off with this project instead of his work experience again. So I'm curious what his work experience looks like.
Yeah, exactly. So let's go ahead and say, so we got projects, which is really cool as well. And then let me see projects, and then his education. It doesn't have and like work experience is on the bottom as well, and it's in Austin, Texas. I love it.
So hold on, we're seeing. Okay, it's because it was a little lagged on what I was saying. All right, we're good.
Do you see it now?
Yeah, I see it now.
Beautiful. Okay, great. So projects. Okay, cool. So it looks like, let me see. So you got a Twitter showcase, React.js Twitter expenses tracker app. So you got the Twitter showcase. Okay. Snake Game app. Okay, you got the expenses app. The Twitter Showcase app, I would say, do something like a Twitter clone app. Like, change this name instead of being. What is this? A Twitter Showcase? Is this a Twitter app or what?
Potentially. I don't think that's a clone one because he's using different technology there.
No, he's still using Node.
Or I don't think that's our Twitter clone. I think that's a different one.
Okay, if it's a Twitter clone, I would say Twitter clone because I'm not sure what Showcase is. Like what is Showcase? You know what I mean? So that's what you need to understand. So what is Showcase?
Gotcha. So the project itself has an ambiguous name.
Exactly. Next up, let's look into the actual things he says. So create a static UI that allows users to what? To search for tweets by sending HTTP requests to an external API. Serve my website using Node Express. Utilize npm scripts to set up a dev environment. Create an internal or correct that part right here. Yeah, correct that part. Make sure. API to communicate and grab data from an external API. Utilize the Twitter API to retrieve and display tweets based on the user's content. Search or random type tweet from a selection for use. Put this one on the top, right there. Utilize Twitter API to retrieve and display tweets based on the user content, based on user search or random tweet from a section of 5, and that's it. You don't need this as well. right? Make
Yeah,
it
it makes
simple.
sense because that is probably the most important bullet you have. So you
Yes.
want to make sure that's the top one. All the other things
Yes.
are like small things that you had to do for that.
Yeah. So make this on the top one, okay? The purpose of this app was to help, okay, me understand the entire full stack process and hone in on my technical skills. I like that. This is pretty keen. What do you think about that?
Dude, he followed the process.
Yeah.
He literally has his resume template, and then he probably watched our videos and did what we say to do.
Exactly. Exactly. So this stuff I like. You don't need to have all of this other stuff, honestly. This right here, you don't need to have all this. What do you think about this one?
I think that's a good point because a lot of those things are kind of like, served my website using Node and Express.
Yeah.
That's kind of like a given when you set up a website,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
The creating static files, especially like the HTML and the CSS, that's also kind of a given when you're creating websites. So I think you're right. I think those last bullets are
Yeah.
the ones that actually grasp the
What actually
challenge
happened.
yeah, exactly. The challenge of this project, what was learned.
Yeah, exactly. So you do not need specifically to say that. Like, create a static file UI that allows users to search for tweets, or you can say, for example, create an application. Yeah, well, you said here, use Twitter API to retrieve and display tweets based on user search. That's it. Like that's pretty much it, right? I would say focus mainly on that. For this, for example, for this app, and again, the reason why is because we want to focus on a few bullet points instead of trying to do everything all at once, right? That's the whole goal.
Exactly.
All right, next up. So what do we got? Create a UI that allows users to track expenses and help improve spending habits. I like that. Static file shit. I'm not sure what that means. Static file shit.
So I think the advice is probably gonna be similar. Like take off the static file.
Yeah. Create a UI.
Take off the utilize.
Yeah.
The fourth one, which is like utilize npm scripts to set up dev environment.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know how important that dev environment stuff is, but I don't think.
No, it's not important. I would say not. No.
Yeah, so similar advice to the other one. It's like you could clean out some things to really focus on the the beef of the project.
Yeah, I would say here, create a UI that allows users to track expenses and help improve spending habits. That is great. Create an application that with class-based components, and that's also, I think, and this as well is pretty cool too, right? Because you talk about what specifically you use. I think well, honestly, I'm not sure about this. What do you think about this?
Wait, which one are we talking about?
This one.
Create application with web-based components, different the objects, utilize props. So I feel like those are already React things, right?
Yeah.
Those are kind of given.
Yeah.
I think that could probably be changed a little bit more because it looks like this might have been his first React project.
Yeah.
So maybe he's trying to show that that's what he learned in this project. So maybe I don't know if there's a way to be like, oh, okay, like, it is the first project where I did React. These were the things that I learned, or if it's even worth doing that. But I think that's what he's trying to do with this bullet.
I would say so too as well. So I would say for this one, for example, you could say create an application, utilizing up-to-date React. Here's how I would say it. Right? I would say created the application, utilizing all up-to-date React.js features. That's it. Like components, right? Components, props, and state. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I like that because it includes like, hey, these are the things that I did in this specific case, and I think it could bring up that conversation.
Yeah.
In the interview, that it's like, hey, this is where I first learned React, and I was able to dive deep into learning components, props, state, everything that has to do with React.
Exactly. So that's why I like that. So I would say remove that and then exchange it with this, and then remove these other ones, like we use the npm for this, utilizing React for this. We don't necessarily need that, okay? And then so that's all good. I like that part. Let's go ahead and talk about the snake game. So let's see. Create a classic 2D version. Let's see, 2D version. Okay, let me see. Of the snake game built with JavaScript, HTML, CSS. Okay, utilize for loops. Don't need this again. Or this as well. The deploy to GitHub pages. You do not need to tell me that you deploy to GitHub pages because I know that this is on GitHub pages. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Right? So
Yep.
we don't necessarily need this, right? But for something, for example, like create a classic to do version of the Snake game, built with JavaScript, blah, blah, I think that's fine. What do you think?
I think that's good, man. I mean, I think he was trying to showcase and highlight specific things that are
Yeah.
already given
Yeah.
as part of the project. And those are things that you could talk about in the interview if it comes up, but no one's gonna be like, "Hey, did you learn for loops?" You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like
Exactly.
that's something a little more fundamental. But I think it's
Exactly.
still, I think if we could start to remove these things, that's great. That gives them more room to add more projects,
Exactly.
like an Amazon clone or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. 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 So awesome. So let's go and take a look at now your specific actual job. So service direct. Okay, I like how, for example, here the pros of this, because I'm going to state the pros here. It's clear dates, right? Like clear dates and a very clear format. So I know, for example, that you were working as a data analyst and are still working as data analyst at Service Direct in Austin, Texas, since August 2018. So
And and I think this is a great example of something you've touched up a lot on, Nas. But if you notice, look how his work and his background have nothing to do with computer science. So he puts them on the bottom, but he highlights the projects that he's built.
yes,
So he puts those on the top.
exactly, because he
So
wants
this
to
is a
he wants to get developer position. I'm sure that's the goal.
yeah. We figure, right?
Yeah.
That's why he's here. So
Exactly.
like he doesn't have a computer science degree, and people here are saying I don't have a computer science degree. I look, Edwin said that in the chat. Look, Edwin, I bet you anything, this person can land a job because he's showcasing his experience. He's putting in the work. Doesn't have a computer science degree, and I guarantee he'd be able to land a job if he just keeps going at it.
Exactly. Cool. So yeah, so go ahead and put your projects up front. This is why I talk so much about that specific aspect, right? Put your projects up front, guys. Cool. Let's talk about a little bit now. Okay, the text here. So data analyst transform data into readable, goal-driven reports for continued innovation and growth through Google Day Studio. Okay.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but all right.
All right.
Good
Interpret
shit.
data in order to draw conclusions for managerial actions and strategy. Okay. All right. So for example, here how I would do it is, for example, here's how I would say it here. So we want to talk about results plus action, right? So we want to talk about results, right? Results plus action, right? And I'm sure you already know this at this point. But here's how I would state yours. I would say, for example, helped improved managerial actions and strategies. So improved. Remember that key word, right? Improved, right? Improved, created, increased, decreased. That is what you want to look at. So we want to say improved managerial actions and strategy by interpreting Google Data Studio data. There we go.
Google Data Studio data.
What?
I like it. I just like the double.
Right there. Google Data Studio. Or we can simply say Google Data Studio. That's it. Right there.
Yep.
Right?
Perfect.
Right? And then you can say, for example, created goal-driven reports for continuous innovation through Google. Created. So, for example, you can say created goal-driven reports driven reports for continuous innovation. Boom. Innovation. Done. That's it. Okay. Then you say. Then you talk about developed and implemented data analysis, data collection systems, and also to the optimized statistical efficiency and quality. So here I would say you would say optimized statistical efficiency and quality by implementing data analysis and data collection. So here I would say,
Exactly. So
go ahead.
basically, to summarize what's going on here is there's two things you always want to have in each sentence. What was the action?
Yes.
And what was the result? It makes it even better. It's a bonus if you could start with the result and then talk about the action. So right here, Mauro, what you have is you have the action that you took and the result that you got. But if you just start with that result, like any marketing thing, if you start with the result, it's just a little bit better.
Exactly. That's what I would say. I would say as well. So here, for example, what I would say is where would I say this? Hold on. I would say optimize statistical efficiency and quality. Optimized efficiency. You guys might not see that at this point. Efficiency and quality, right?
Yeah.
And then ... right? Through the by implementing data analysis and data collection systems. That's it.
Exactly.
Right.
So the result was optimized efficiency
Yeah.
and quality. What was the action? I developed,
Right.
or not I, he developed and implemented the
And so now if you look, guys, if you now look at, right, if you look at, when a recruiter now looks at your stuff, you can see they see created, they see improved, and they see optimized. And right away it's like, oh shit, this guy is very interesting. And he created the right, went ahead and created, what are you laughing at, bro?
Oh shit, this guy is very interesting. That's exactly what they say. So do what Nas is telling you.
Exactly. Hey, I have music here, so hey, yo, you can't hear the music unfortunately, bro, but just imagine there's some epic music going on. Hey, yeah. Alright, I have to buy myself that cool thing, on the right hand side, that like
Yeah.
what's it called? So like hey, let's go. Alright, so we have went ahead and we review your resume. So go ahead and improve it, and we will see you. But no, actually, no, let's continue on. That's all I'll say.
Yo, so there's two people that are live in YouTube. I just sent you through Slack, Nas.
Okay.
Their names. So I say let's try to get at least those two.
Let's see.
Since they happen to be live.
Oh, my computer's like struggling right now.
Oh my God! Please don't die.
What?
If your computer dies, we're screwed, Nas.
Don't die, computer!
It's the mothership right now. We're relying on it.
Oh my God, it's hilarious. Let me see. So it looks like we got Hella, and then Akshat. Okay. So Hella, are you in the chat? Drop it down in the chat if you are in the chat, and let me see your I don't know. Are you?
She was here a couple minutes ago. Okay. Hella. Let's see if she
Ella. Hey.
Yo.
Hey.
Akshat just responded. Let's go ahead and start with him.
Akshat?
Okay, Ella's also there.
Okay, Ella. I said Ella first.
Akshat said it's 2 a.m. there.
All right, let's go.
Go ahead, dude.
Let's go, Ella. Okay.
Got you next, Akshat.
All right, so Ella right here. Let me see. So Ella's right here.
Oh, two above Mauro.
What? Well, actually, there's a few Ellas. Hold on. No, that's one Ella.
Whoa, Ella, you tricking us?
What?
Oh, okay.
What do you mean you tricking us?
Oh, I know. She might have put more resumes. It's a little delayed here, so I can't see the screen sharing sucks, dude.
No, that's because of Skype, So that's why.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I have like a 5-second delay.
Why is this like a? Hold on. Why is this wrong with this PDF? I'm like, it's like not showing me everything. Holy shit! I need to download this.
Maybe that is everything.
No, I need to download the PDF because it's like weird.
Oh, gotcha.
Ella, hey.
Yo, Diego calling me out, dude.
What?
Latino power. Let's go, Diego.
What's wrong? I don't know. I don't get you guys. You guys and your funny misfits.
Dude, la raza, bro. That's what it's about. Let's go.
All right. So, I think that's good here. Okay, that's perfect. So, okay, Ella. Let's take a look at your resume right here. Okay, so from the right away from the top, let's talk about some of the pros that I see right away. Okay, let's think. What are some of the pros that you see right now?
Some of the pros,
yes.
Sectioned, right?
Pros.
Very easily, you could start to see the different sections. We got the project, we got the education, we got the work experience. Even though there's some sections that I wouldn't agree with, like the little bit about me, it's very well sectioned, easy to read, or your eyes can follow through very easily.
Okay, yeah, pros. Okay, so it's sectioned, right? So easy to read. Okay, next up, it's one damn page. Let's go.
Hey, we've had one pages the whole day today.
I know,
Let's keep
it's
it that
about
way.
time, guys. You know, you guys are learning. I like it. So okay, so pros. Okay, I like that. I like your also, for example, the skills section. I think the skills section is pretty cool. Skills section is good.
Yeah, it's very simple like the other one. Talks about languages,
Yeah.
frameworks, databases, tools. Very simple.
Ah, shit, what did I just do? Fuck.
All right, Naz, this one's interesting.
What?
So you hate when people rate their skills,
Yes.
right?
I hate it because I don't get it.
How do you feel about the languages?
No, I still say no. Just remove that, please, for the love of God. We do not. What does this
No, but
mean? Like, do you like? No, you don't understand, bro. You do not understand. Like, tell me, what does this mean? Does this mean that you know Spanish 50% of the language? What does this mean? That means that
Alright,
if
but
I
alright,
spoke to you
hold on.
50% of the time, you wouldn't understand me.
I agree. I don't like the bars. I do, however, think when it comes to languages, there's at least like some
No,
sort of
no.
comprehension, dude. You can say like, all right, dude, I know basics
You'll
of
figure
the
it out on the
language.
job. You'll figure it out on the job. Just say you know Spanish and just
All right.
continue on.
Yeah, just say your no, just say your quadlingual. How do you say that? How do you say
Quadlingual? I'm not sure.
multi-languages? That's dope though. 4 languages.
I love it.
Props to you.
That's
That is
cool.
absolutely amazing.
That is dope. That is dope. So I think that is awesome. So languages, again, just remove that part. Image as well. This is something you will hear from a recruiter, as well. Do not put your picture. You got an amazing picture, and everything, but please, you do not need a picture on there. Honestly, no, not necessary.
No.
It's actually a lot of the times, actually, guys, they will actually flag you down, like Google or something like that. They will actually flag you down for putting a picture. And the only reason is because it's almost like against the rules. It's almost like against it's almost against the policies, right? You should not have a picture on there, right? To not have a picture. It's almost like against policies. So please remember that. Please understand that, okay? And just really quickly here, before I move on, I want to show you guys something really quickly here. Wait. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put myself here. Oh no, because I wanna. Okay, is language important? Remove rating bars. Okay, so remove the rating bars. Exactly. Let's go and continue on. Okay, cool. Next up, what do we have? Let me see. I'm gonna put myself here so I can see. God, there's just so many. Yeah. Okay, next up, let's talk a little bit about. So your skills are great. I love your skills. That's awesome. But what I think, okay, so skills are awesome. Let's talk about your. Let me see. What else do we have?
So we actually got a quick question about this, Naz.
What's
I
up?
want to get your input. Akshaw asked, how do you feel about the resume design? Do you feel it's more on the fancy side, or it's just like it has a good balance of not too fancy, not too
Personally,
simple?
I actually think it's not bad.
Mhm.
What do you think?
Yeah, I was looking at that too. I feel like at first I was like, oh, the icons, that's interesting to like dictate different things, but it's also not too like the first one that just had a lot of blue and the squares
Yeah,
and all that was
yeah,
very
yeah.
distracting. But this really isn't that distracting at all. So
It's not
I think
distracting,
it's
honestly.
still clean.
Like I can still, because for example, I can still read Intern and TimeSoft. I can still read Intern and Rapid Post, right, and so forth. One thing I would add to here is, for example, what type of an intern are you? Okay, so really important here, right? Remember keywords. For example, I would say the software developer intern. Intern, right there. That's what I would say, right? Whatever developer, software engineer, intern, put that on there. Would you agree with me on that one?
Yeah, I mean, how do we know you just weren't a janitor
Yeah,
at
exactly.
TimeSoft, right? You could have been a part-time janitor for all we know.
Yeah, so I would say remove that portion. Add that portion on there, okay? But I do love the cleanness. It's honestly, it is not overkill. Honestly, it's not overkill. One
agree.
thing I would remove is I'll remove interest as well. Unfortunately,
Mhm.
because again, it's not something a recruiter is not going to look at your interest. A recruiter is going to look at what you know. They're going to look at your skills, right? So when I say remove interest, right? Because why, right?
Don't take that personal.
Go ahead.
Well, what's up?
Go ahead. No, you talk.
I was just gonna say, hella, don't take that personally because I also have interest in my resume. If you look at it, so Nas also called me out on it, so don't take it personally.
Yeah, exactly. So they don't care about what your interests are. They really care about what skills do you have. They care about about the
Projects.
skills, right? Skills, you know, projects and all that stuff, right? So that's why. That's what I'll say to you. You know what I mean? So that's all I'll say. And honestly, and then let me see. So let's see. Let's continue on. What does she also have? Let's continue on. So we got intern. So if we look at, I'm going to zoom in on here for a second, just so you guys can read it as well. Come on, zoom in, zoom in. Oh fudge. All right, this is all we got. So it says utilize ASP.NET Core API and Angular 8 to develop the different critical modules of a SPA booking tool. Okay, including blah blah blah. Okay, so it's a little bit. Oh shoot, that's very zoomed in. It's just a little bit delayed. Guys, my computer.
Oh my god.
I know my computer is trying hard. Okay, I don't know what's going on here.
It is struggling, my friend.
Yeah, somebody said, don't you think, don't you think the font is too small? Okay, the font, what do you think about the font?
I really don't know what size it is. I mean, I feel you'd want to shoot for like the typical 12, 11 maybe. But if you start to go any smaller than that, I feel like that might just start to be smaller than what you want.
Yeah, so I think for here it's fine, honestly. I think your font is completely fine. What I would say to you is, I want to change this up. I don't like what this is right here. I don't like this right here. Utilize ASP.NET Core Web API. Here's what I would say instead. What would you say here instead? What do you think?
For intern TimeSoft?
Yeah.
Okay, so again, first thing you want to focus on is the result.
Yeah.
So as an intern, the result you got was authenticating registration using identity core and reservation models. I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah, but I would say, what is the result of this SPA booking tool, right? Think about this, right? So you can either say that, or you can say, for example, like co-developed an SPA booking tool using ASP.NET, Web API, and Angular 8. If there is no result. But if there is a result, for example, maybe increased company efficiency by co-developing SPA book
or security or whatever that was.
Exactly.
Right? Whatever your project, the result it actually delivered. Did it increase security? Did it increase peace of mind? Did it do something to help other people?
Yeah.
That's the result you want to lead with. And like how Nas says, if you really can't think of that result that's attached to your project, you could just talk about the project itself, which is co-developed spa booking tool.
Exactly.
And then however Nas said it.
Yeah. So that's what I would say is, for example, I would say here, and Hella, answer the question down below, like, what is the result of this, right? What did you do at TimeSoft? What was the result? So I would say, for example, co-developed, SPA booking tool, using ASP.NET, .NET, and Angular 8, right? Angular 8. So that's what I would say, right? But if there's a result, for example, maybe increased efficiency or of some sort, that's what I would say. I would use that in that case, right? Okay, let's go. And then if you have any links whatsoever to that tool, drop it down below as well. That's what I would say. It's to manage a ASP called Lela Baya. Okay, so for example, here's what you can do: help management, so increased management efficiency, right? So for example, you can say increased management efficiency by what's it called, by co-developing a SPA booking tool. Right there. Boom. Right there. What do you think about that?
Increased management efficiency. Yep. And then that was the result, right?
Boom.
So then again, what did you do? I co-developed spa booking tool. And then your next bullet could be the languages used.
Exactly. So I think that's honestly that is great. So and then you can say, for example, underneath you can say, hey, technology is used. Logi is used.
Exactly.
Boom, right there. And you can say Angular, comma ASP.NET, .NET, and so forth. And boom, right there. That is all you need. That is all you need. And do the exact same thing for these other ones as well, right? So do the exact same things for these other ones. Let me go ahead and remove that. So hopefully you save that. But hopefully, or you can always rewatch it next time. But so do that, and then right. And so do the same thing for these ones. Now, what I do like from here, I'm not sure if you guys notice, but her dates are really good too. These are really clear dates, right? And she keeps consistent dates. You see this right here? Very consistent dates.
Yeah.
So I love that part.
What? Yeah, I guess I want to just take it back real quick to the font size because it could be very different on paper than on the computer screen.
Yeah.
So I would just go back to just actually see what font size it is. And in my opinion, I wouldn't try to go under 11. Just because, like I said, it might be different on paper because I did notice it was a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
From the beginning.
Yeah. So maybe increase your font size just
But
a little
if
bit.
it's 11, yeah, like if it's already 11, 12, then it's just the computer's looking kind of weird. Like it'll look good on paper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, I would say here, you see how it says intern and then real estate market. Keep these same font, right? Keep these the same font right here.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
see
yeah,
that how
yeah,
this
yeah.
is
Keep that
completely
consistent.
keep it consistent. You
What
see,
about education?
where?
Right under. Does that also have the
Let me
same
see. I'm trying to scroll
font?
down. It's not letting me. Yeah,
It's taking a little
education. Yeah, this has, I'm not sure what font this has, but keep the headings, keep them similar,
bit.
right? So keep headings similar.
And and all the way down to achievements. Just like
Exactly.
if you keep it the same, then it just goes along with the flow of the resume.
Exactly. So let me see. Oh shit, why is this resume? It's so hard to read. It's so hard to go through in here. Okay, so let's take a look at now your projects. Okay, your projects, and I'm gonna go through one project right here really quickly. But overall, so far, great resume. I just want to let you know, great resume.
Yeah. Yep.
Sylvia asks, so basically in resume, you need to make it as clear, straightforward as much as possible. Yes.
Exactly. Look at the next question, Naz.
Or should I go for CV or resume? The next question.
Yeah.
I don't know. Should I go for CV or resume?
So, guys, we've talked a lot about this.
Okay.
Just to recap, what's the difference for those who don't know what the difference is?
Actually,
a resume.
You tell me.
Okay, a resume is a one-page summary of what you've done, literally related to the work. A CV is literally everything you've done. So a CV can be the things that are like 4 or 5 pages, right? In the United States, literally no one asks for a CV. So just submit a resume. Outside of the United States, pay attention to what they're asking for. If they specifically want a CV, then send in your 4 to 5 page CV. But mostly they're going to say CV or resume. Then just send in the resume because then you don't have to worry about maintaining a 5-page thing.
Yeah. So a CV is again what?
It's like Latin, like curriculum vitae or something like that, which stands for like all the things that you've done in your whole history.
Oh, in
So
your
that's
life.
where like your entire life, you put like if you worked at McDonald's, you put that shit there.
Really?
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never had to upload a CV, honestly, guys. Only
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, only upload your resume. That's what I would say. Only upload your resume.
Yeah.
And
Actually, I just put what it is. It's curriculum vitae. That's what it stands for.
yeah.
I was like, all right,
Yeah,
damn, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. By the way, guys, really quickly here, guys, I know all this stuff. We are providing you free content and free content and free value. That's what we're here to do, right, and help you guys out. By the way, we do have a completely free Netflix clone build. So if you want to go ahead and learn how to build a Netflix clone, we have an epic tutorial down below. Go ahead and build that project. Go ahead and learn from that, okay? So you can put that later on in your portfolio. So we're completely free, okay, free training, right? Completely free training on how to build a Netflix clone. It's down below in the description. Go ahead and click the link below. Check it out. Subscribe. And you know what? And then you'll be on your way to even uplifting your resume even more. Hey, let's go. DJ Airhorn. let's take it to the next level, bro. Next level. Okay, awesome, sweet. So, let me see. Let's keep going. All right. So I like this stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look at now your projects. Really quickly. Okay. So real estate marketing platform. Okay, real estate marketing designed and development of a web application of real estate platform using Spring Boot framework. Okay, so design. Okay, so again, you're talking about design development. Talk about what you did. Right? What did you do and in this academic project, right? So did you, for example, co-developed? So, for example, you can say co-developed a real estate platform using co-developed a real estate platform web application. Co-developed a real estate platform web application using Spring. You can say using Spring Boot as well. That's fine. Right? So you can talk about what did you co-develop, right? And if there was a really cool, for example, let's say you managed a team, right? So you can say, for example, is kept the project on track, the project on track by managing. No, or by managing the team, or by, for example, I would say managing the team. Is that right, Daniel? What do you think?
My bad. I'm killing the YouTube comments right now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just telling everyone to build more projects. Go check out the Amazon clone. Go check out the Netflix clone. Go check out all the clones, guys.
All the clones we got.
You're gonna crush it. All the clones.
And by the way,
have a resume with 12 clones. God damn, that's gonna be insane. What were you gonna say?
And by the way, guys, smash that thumbs up button for us, for the YouTube algorithm. We really would appreciate that. Let's go ahead and take this video to another level. So smash that thumbs up button, subscribe for more videos like this, and we'll be all good. All right, let's continue on. So
gotcha. So you were asking me about this one, the co-developed real estate
for example,
platform,
okay. So we said, kept the project on track by managing the team. Can you say that?
I think we could maybe change the wording of the kept the project on track to maintained the project's trajectory, or maintained the project's current pace, or something like that.
Maintained the project trajectory. Right there. Maintained the project trajectory. I think that's good.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And then what was the action?
By managing by correctly managing the team.
Oh damn, she managed the whole team? That's
no.
crazy.
I'm saying if you did. I'm
if you did.
I
was like, damn, let's go.
Well, because sometimes you're the team, like you're the team leader, right? Sometimes you're the team leader. So if you were the team leader, that is a great thing to put on here, right? You maintain the project trajectory by correctly managing the team, right? So that is an amazing wording to put on there. It says that It says that you manage the team. It says that you lead. You know how to lead people, right? And that's what people like. That is what companies love.
A leader.
A
warrior.
A leader. A killer.
A programmer.
Yes.
A killer.
Yes. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, I got the music, so that's why I'm doing this. But you don't got the music.
You can't dance, bro. No one else is hearing the music, so that's unfair.
No,
bro.
they do. You just don't.
Oh damn, bro! I feel lonely now. Bro.
Hey.
Let me get back to my YouTube comments because I'm crushing it here.
So, look, and know what's funny? It looks like Hala did. Look, this is why I show this, because it's so funny. Hala's like, I actually did. They were all lazy asses. See, this is why I put this down, because I had a hunch that that's probably what happened. So make sure to put that down, Hala. Okay?
That they're lazy asses?
No, not that far. not that. The part that where you manage the team. Okay.
Mm.
Lazy asses. Okay, so I love that. Okay, so next up, the integrate development project led the development integration of Java development integration Java desktop app with a mobile app web-based application using so I would say again spread this up into one word into one sentence. Okay, so you can put this into 2-3 sentences, but the most important thing what I would say for this one is again talk about the result. What did you do? Did you led the development of a mobile app of desktop. What is the mobile app called? Or what was the purpose of the
Yeah,
mobile
because
app?
if you have a name for it, sometimes it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Just so it's like, oh man, like
yeah,
it's like it's a tangible thing,
yeah,
not
yeah,
just some
yeah.
app.
Led the development. I like the wording led of a mobile app to improve, I don't know, a user search. I don't know, whatever. I'm not sure what you did, but you get my point though. You get my point, right? So led development of a mobile app to improve user search. Okay, so I like that. And then at the bottom you can talk about the technologies you used and so forth. Boom, right there. So talk about that. Next up, education. I would say you don't need this right here for education. What do you think, Daniel?
So one is
What is this? What is
preparatory.
this institute for? What is that?
You know what? I'm not sure where she's from, but I know some people have like different
Yeah.
education structures, but I think it goes towards what you were saying before. You really need to put like the last thing you're in. Like when I was in university, I didn't have my high school stuff. I just had my current university stuff because that's what it looks like the Esprit. That's where she's currently at, right? She has till June 2021.
Mm-hmm.
So I think unless Preparatory Institute of Engineering Studies is like the best goddamn engineering school
Yeah.
ever, like the MIT or the
Yeah.
Stanford, then I don't think you probably want
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
need to
Then
mention
I would
that.
say then in that case I would say just keep the latest one. So whatever the latest one is, I would say keep that one, right? So let me go ahead and actually remove it because for some reason I crossed it out, but you get my point. So make sure just keep the one that was the latest one. That's it, okay? Okay, for the achievements, honestly, I think it's pretty cool. What do you think about the achievements portion?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like she went deep into the European Innovation Academy, which is awesome. Then the other ones, maybe they don't have them in details. But I would just say, similar to what we mentioned before, just make sure that formatting is similar to the education, to the projects, and to the work experience.
Yeah, yeah. So somebody asked, where can I my resume for review, guys? If you want to submit your resume for review, here's what we can do. You guys ready? Ready? If you're gonna submit your resume for review.
Oh, are we gonna open the
Okay. Are we gonna
floodgates?
open the
Oh
floodgate? Just a
my,
little bit. Just for a little bit.
my God. Guys, this is your reward. You're gonna get the chance for the lottery of all these 80 resumes where we're only doing like 3 a week or so. Who knows how many we're doing? But you get the chance. So if you keep showing up consistently and you smash that thumbs up
There
and
you
you leave
go.
some
The Airtable. So right there,
positivity
submit your
and love
resume.
in the comments,
Submit
go ahead and
your
go to that Airtable that Nas just dropped.
point right there.
Let's go. Let me hype up the crowd because everyone's getting quiet on us. Let's go. Let's add a little rocket in there. Boom. Yo, let's I don't know if Ashcat is still on, but you want to do his
Yeah,
resume
let's
next?
go. Let's go. Ashkat? Where's
Ashcat. I
Ashkat?
probably mispronounced.
Wait, where's Ashkat?
I sent you his name on the Slack.
Let me see.
Oh, 83.
E3? Aksh. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's take a look at this one.
Akshat. Oh, I mispronounced it. It's Akshat.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. And you see, he
man.
was smart
I was
enough.
about to get mad.
He was smart. Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Come on, Akshat. Come on. Come on, bro.
Oh
Hold
man,
on.
how are you gonna do this to Nas, bro? How are you gonna do that to
No, hold on.
Nas?
How do I don't have a sad
Nas,
song.
are you playing that sad music?
No, I got no sad music.
Uh Oh man. Nas is speechless right now. Akshat, we were literally 4 for 4 with 1 page resumes today, or 3 for 3. I don't even know. We're crushing it, man. What happened?
One page, guys. So let's take a look at it really quickly here. This might be our last resume, guys. This might be our last resume. So let's go ahead and check this one out, okay? Really quickly. So here's what I want to do. Here's what I want to do. Are you ready? Are you ready? By the way, how much do we? I'm just really trying to figure out. So we have.
Guys, if you're submitting a resume, please redact your information how Akshat did here.
Yeah. So you see how I did it here, which is really smart. So the way that's how I did it, which is really crazy.
Because
awesome.
we're not gonna do that for you since
we ain't got no time for that.
Last minute. We ain't got no time for that.
It's simple as that. We're already giving you a lot of value.
Let's go.
So, okay, pros and cons. What do you think are the pros?
The pros. Again, I see good sections, which makes it easy to read.
Okay, so
right?
yeah, I would say the pros first is easy to read. I would agree with that. Yes. So easy to read. Okay.
Love it.
Okay. What's another one? What's another pro?
Another pro. Right off the bat, I think it's cool that he's highlighting. Well, actually, that's not all right. That one's not a pro. The work experience is a pro. That it's very close to being a software developer. It is literally being a software developer. So it's cool that he's able to highlight that, and it looks like he goes deep into the details. But we'll go in and dissect that in a bit.
So yeah. So work experience is nicely highlighted, which I love that portion. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about the cons. What are the cons?
Okay. Bro? Okay. The projects, dude. Like, what the actual fuck, man?
Yeah.
Like,
what is this?
Built an Instagram clone.
Yeah.
You built a WhatsApp clone, and you created funprojects.in.
Yeah.
And dude, give me some motherfucking context.
What
These
is
sound
this?
like some juicy projects that I want to know about. What's going on, brother?
This right here is your money. You're on the money right here, bro. This is your money.
It's the money,
It's the
bro.
money. It's the money, bro. So look, what I want you to do is I want you to expand on projects. I want you to not only say, I want you to expand on the project just how you did here. You see this right here, MathWorks? I want you to do it in exactly the same way. Exactly the same way. So for example, you can say, right? You can say so for example, you can say Instagram clone, right? And underneath that you can say, for example, so created or developed and an Instagram clone using React.js for learning purposes. Boom, right there. See? So I want you to go down as deep as this. And then, for example, you can say technology is used, right? So I'm not sure technologies are used here. Child is used. And so I want you to expand on that, okay? I want you to expand. Your projects is your value. And then put down your GitHub. So then you say, for example, GitHub. Okay, and then you say GitHub. Then you say also, you can say, for example, your link or your live link, right?
And the other thing I would add to this, so guys, I'm a huge proponent of, if you go through these clones, don't just do the clones. Give yourself nice challenges of features that you can add to the clones, because that's where you're really going to learn a lot. So if you do add those features, those could be the extra tabs, right? Along with those things, talk about what you did in that process. Because, if I'm being honest, just because you followed a tutorial doesn't really, you get to see some behind the scenes, but that's not really your project. That was someone else's project that you were able to follow.
Yeah.
So you actually get that experience and you get that ownership when you build out a specific feature that you thought about. For example, the Amazon clone. I'm not too familiar with all the features, but imagine you built one where you get to see all of your order history.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. Does the Amazon clone already have that?
No.
Okay, perfect. So you build out that feature. So you need a back end where you have to put the orders every time someone does a fake purchase or whatever, and keep all the order history, and it shows it nice. Now you can talk about that and be like, fully integrated a back end to this application using whatever Firebase, whatever database you use.
Yeah. I would agree with that. 100% agree with that, man. 100% agree with that, guy. So yeah. add extra features to your projects. Okay. Next up, let's go ahead and take a look at. So your another thing that I would say, remove this right here. So your high school is not necessarily needed anymore. Just talk about your Indian Institute of Information Technology. That is all you need. Your high school, nobody
So
cares about.
I do want to say this, Nas, because I've noticed this from the previous ones, is they've said that in India they care a lot about the academics.
Okay.
So I think there's a caveat there. I think if it's for work in India, that might be different. But if it's a work United States, you don't need your high school,
Yeah.
your college
Yeah.
should be enough.
For United
So
States,
a little
probably not
caveat there.
necessarily. Exactly. So for United States, probably, I like your, for example, now I do like your website here. I do like your GitHub here. I do like your LinkedIn. That is great. Though what I would say is, when actually it's printed out, a lot of the times, like, it's not actually going to be, you can actually add proper links. So add proper links on here. You know what I mean? So add proper links, because when you print it out, it's not going to be a link, right? Do you agree with me on that one?
Yeah. Like if you want to go to the GitHub, it'd be like github.com/axshat7
Yeah. Yeah.
slash what or whatever that ends up looking like. Yes, I agree. And it's like they can't just like press on this paper
Okay.
and it takes them
Next up,
to
next up, your interest. Remove that, please. Okay. Your interest. No, I don't care about your interest, bro. I'm sorry. I just don't. I care about what you've done. And your
Yeah, and what they've said exactly what Nas said before, and they're saying in the comments for your interest, that's things that you could talk about in the interview if they come up.
Yes, you can talk about that in the interview, exactly. But they're going to initially look at specifically what, and hobbies. You don't need that as well. Like pull cooker, and I'm not sure what that means, but pull cooker. Um, so again, all this you can remove. All this stuff you can remove, and that way you can actually go and make it one page. Okay, so remove that stuff. You don't really need that. I'm sorry, you just really don't. Okay. Let's continue on. So I want to achievements. Oh, you were a TEDx speaker? No fucking way.
Ooh, bro, we got greatness among us. Let's fucking
Wow,
go, bro.
that's insane.
Let's go. I'm about to give him
Hey.
a shout out. What is he? Yo,
That is insane.
we got greatness in the house.
Yes. So I'm not sure what you touched on, but I think that is amazing. So the fact that give a TEDx talk, honestly, keep that achievements as a TEDx speaker. That is amazing. Recognition at IEIT. I'm not sure Kanapur. My dashboard was featured on the homepage. Okay, you can talk about that as well. But what I would say, for example, is to move this up, right? So you can probably remove some spacing to make sure that these are up. Okay. Vice Chair and Best Delegate Awards and multiple Model United Nations conferences. Damn. Holy shit.
Damn, bro.
Damn.
That's the CP community for you, brother.
Damn, that's insane. So I love that. Looks like you've got some amazing projects. You've got some amazing experience, okay? You pretty much, what you're missing, Akshat, is you're missing, number one, the projects. So you make sure you basically expand on those projects. That's pretty much all you're missing. And then let's go and take a look at your now, your work experience, okay? Let's take a look at work experience. So it looks like MathWorks, Bangalore, C++ software developer. I like that. So it's pretty clear. And looks like you're from February to present. That's pretty easy to read as well. Enhancement. So own and enhanced MathWorks infrastructure messaging to support async workflows with return values. So I love that the word enhanced right there. Enhanced. Okay. Enhanced. So here's what I would say. Enhanced. So
we've
what?
we've been going at it for a while when we just started laughing at these words, dude.
Enhanced. Okay, so great. So here's what I want you to do here. Literally is this owned and enhanced. I don't know, I'm not sure what owned means, but when you own something, what I would say is this right here, enhancement, nobody really cares about. Just specifically say enhanced MathWorks infrastructure or messaging to support async workflows with return values. And you don't need to have all this other stuff, honestly. Okay? You do not need to have all this other stuff. The bug fixing as well, nobody cares about this stuff, this bug fixing. right? We don't need that. And in terms of data major
That's a
re-architecture,
given.
yeah, in terms of creating a major re-architecture of Glim, I think there's something there. So here's what you can say here. Here you can say things like, and let me tell you here. Here you can say things like, increase developer efficiency. Developer efficiency by re-architecting Glim.
Glim.
Our internal tool. Glim. I'm not sure what Glim is, but you get my point. You get my point, okay? And so that's it. So we talked about just it. This Glim, talking about what Glim is. You can talk about that on the actual. You can talk about on the actual interview. So they might ask you here, what is Glim, right? What is Glim? And so you get the chance. Hey, Glim is this. This is what it does, and this is what we worked on, right? And this is why it's so important. So that's what I would say is have room to talk about something. You see what I mean?
Yeah, so either someone who's familiar with MathWork products is going to be like, oh, I've seen Glim.
Yeah.
I know what that is.
Exactly.
And they can ask you detailed questions. Or someone who's not, they might be like, oh, interesting. Oh, my bad. Oh, interesting. What is this Glim thing? And then you're just like, oh, cool. It's this cool, inter-threading messaging structure used under the hood of the entire line of MathWorks products.
Exactly.
And like, oh, my God, that's dope.
Exactly. So somebody said the gist is use less verbiage to highlight your experience. It's as simple as that. Yeah. Use less verbiage to highlight your experience. That's it, guys. Okay. Next up, we have, let me see. So that's what I would do for that specific work experience. Let's continue on to the next one. Somebody said, can you please also do a live stream on how to land an internship and resume critique for okay, how to land an internship at Google. That could be a good live. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure.
That could be a good live video. So next up, math. What is this math engineering at EDG? I'm not sure what this specifically means. Is this you are?
What kind of engineer?
I'm not sure. If you're trying to apply for a development position, you don't really need this, I would say. Like, depends on what position you're applying for. You might not even need this. Otherwise, what I would say is combine these two together. I don't want to see the same company as being two different things. I want to see one thing, okay? And then anything that's related to that, put it underneath that, okay? What?
I just read Rose's junior comment asked, can you review my resume? But it is in Dutch.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, I can't, Rose. I don't know Dutch, so I don't know how much help I would be there.
Yeah. Akshat says there are two different posts. Like I said, I would say somehow
Both
either
development.
combine them, or if you do not need this engineering at EDG, I would say remove that. I'll remove that, okay? Next up, because your internship right here is actually pretty interesting right here. So it looks like looks like you Center for Cybersecurity IT, blah, blah, blah. Summer research intern. I think that's pretty interesting. So, for example, let's take a look at this stuff. So you've done some great stuff. Honestly, you're pretty much on your way to really having, honestly, you're on your way to, Oh, perfect. Look at this. Check this out. Create a threat intelligence Django REST API to aggregate the intel for multiple online sources.
Ooh.
So here you can say, for example, aggregated intel from multiple online sources, right? By creating a threat intelligence. Oh, damn, that's fucking crazy. Intelligent.
Yeah, this is a great sentence that you already have, but just
Django
putting the result
REST
first is going to give
API.
it that extra little spice.
Okay. I integrated intel from multiple online sources. Beautiful. That's it. Okay. Next up, let's say if you look at, for example, create a malicious URL detection system using machine learning. Yes, great. I love how you did that. But tell me what did that do? So, for example, you can say that this specifically, by creating a URL malicious detection system, you can, for example, what can you say? Protected company computers by creating I'm not sure what specifically happened by creating malicious URL detection systems. What do you think about that one?
Protected company computers result by creating malicious URL detection systems. Action. Perfect.
Love it.
Follows
Right?
the guidelines.
That's it. Create a live intelligence dashboard to analyze. Next, yeah. Also, look, analyzed and tracked real-time cyber threats prevailing. So here I would say analyzed. What actually here? I'll have you do this one. What do you think about this?
All right, let me get off the YouTube comment section then.
Okay, you always need comments. God damn.
Dude, I'm crushing these comments, bro. The people are loving me. Yo, guys, if you're loving my comments, give me a little thumbs up so Nas believes me.
Give him a thumbs down, guys.
No, thumbs up. Which one do you want me to look at? The created?
I don't know. You tell me.
Dude, I don't know where you left off, bro.
Right here. Right here.
Bro, you're moving your mouse everywhere.
Create a live threat intelligence dashboard right here. This is the one.
Using Elk Stack to analyze and track real-time cyber threats prevailing worldwide. Gotcha. So the result was, if this is just a specific project,
Yeah.
it would be the
Analyzed and track.
Yep. I'm trying to see if there's a better way to do it, but I think that's just gonna be it. No, well, yeah. So analyzing, I guess, yeah. Then it's gonna be
Hey, there we
analyze
go.
and
Here,
track
he put it right there.
real
Look at that. Analyze and track.
Oh, he beat me to
Beautiful.
it, dude. This guy's learning
Bro,
more than me.
this guy's faster
Over
than
here
you,
just
bro. You
wasting
gotta
time.
step up your game, bro.
I know, man. I'm just here wasting my time on this live, apparently. Yo, I got a thumbs up from Peter. Let's go,
Where?
Peter. I'm gonna give you a shout out. Let's go, Peter. My only fan at the moment. Screw you guys. I'm over here giving a bunch of value, and only Peter gives me a thumbs up.
So, guys, I love this one. So this is honestly a really good resume. I will be honest with you, and with a few fixes, you can really make this an amazing resume. Okay, just how we talked about the projects, right? Add those projects. We talked about use results-driven, action words. Make it one page. Please make it one page. Everything else is pretty much nice. You've got your skills. You've got your libraries that you know, right? And I feel like a lot of people, I'm not sure if they're copying or if they've seen our other videos, but they're doing it in a similar way. You see that where it's divided into languages, it's divided into frameworks, and then concepts. So I'm not sure if maybe you guys have seen. Look at that, you're getting a lot more thumbs up.
Yeah. Oh, yo, let's go. You see, the people love me, Nas. I'm not so bad. Yo, Nas, so some people are asking again for the resume review. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the Airtable link, guys.
Yeah.
Where you guys can submit a resume. Nas, he's been very generous, and he says that he wants to do this every week. And I was all like, Nas, you crazy, man. We can't do this every week. But he's like, yes, we have to do it.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can, and we're going to do it for the people. So, guys, if you want to hit that lottery, I just dropped in that Airtable link. Go ahead, hit that Airtable, submit your resume. If you show up to the next call and you let us know you're on the call, we'll review your specific resume live.
Exactly. Awesome, guys. And I think that's going to be pretty much it, guys. If you guys want to follow us on Instagram, go and follow us on Instagram. Tag us in your post, right? Tag us with your new resumes. Tag Daniel, tag me, Naz, right here, and show him some love as well. But, go ahead and submit your resumes to the link, of course. And as I said before, we have an amazing free training for you guys on how to build a Netflix clone down below in the description. So go ahead and leave this video. Click on that link. Click on that link, subscribe there, and then learn and build that project. Okay, guys? Other than that, guys, you guys any questions? Any questions?
Oh, we're taking questions.
Any questions?
Guys, Nas never takes questions. Actually, he always takes questions.
What are you talking
let us
about,
know what
man?
questions you
I'm
got,
a good person, man. I take a ton of questions.
How delayed is the chat?
It's about 20 seconds.
How delayed is the chat,
It's
though?
about 20 seconds delayed.
We're going to end it by the time they hear it.
All right, you guys got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
3,
two, 2.5.
What? Oh, we got a net. How will the Netflix training? There's a Netflix question.
Where?
You take that on us because
Where?
I don't know about
I
it.
don't see it.
Accept.
Okay.
Dude, is yours behind or what?
Now, no, I see it now. Okay. So say
Okay.
yes, you might. Blah, blah, blah. How will the Netflix training be different from the YouTube? Well, there you'll learn a lot deeper on how to build a Netflix clone. Basically, it's just a lot deeper. It's a lot deeper breakdown. That's all I'll say. It's a lot deeper breakdown. So I'll say just take a look at it, sign up for it. You'll see what I mean. Okay, I'll see what I mean. Okay, what do you have? What advice do you have for an internship? So what advice do I have for an internship? What advice do you have for an internship, Daniel?
I just posted it, but I'm telling everyone the same thing. Just build more projects. Let's go. Honestly, guys, if it's a job or an internship, if you just build the projects,
Yeah.
you build a technical skill set, and the projects are something that you could show people, you're gonna grab eyeballs. You're gonna grab attention, whether it's an internship, whether it's a freelancing gig, whether it's a job, whatever that may be. In my opinion, just build more projects.
Build more projects, guys. You heard it here from Daniel, guys. So build more projects, and to get the internship, of course, want to go ahead and and of course apply. So build more projects and apply, because a lot of you guys are scared to even apply to these companies. So make sure you're applying these companies as well. No matter how much you got, if you have a few projects, you're willing to actually apply at this point. If you got some experience, apply. Okay, don't think that you're not able to apply, because you're not experienced enough and so forth. Not true. So apply. That's as simple as that, okay?
Apply.
Okay. What is the best website to get a resume template to fill it with my info? Don't use a template. I would say use kind of what you see here and create your own. I would say don't use a template. Oh, Salman.
Whoa!
What is that? Can you review my resume UI for literally 1 minute? Hold on. Let's see. He paid.
Yeah.
What is your resume? How do I get your resume UI? How do I get that?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Let us know.
How do I get your
Let us
resume
know,
UI? I really want to. Let me see. Oh God, hold on, Salman.
John asks, when will you do how to land the Google internship live stream? That is a great question, John.
I sent
we don't
the
know
link.
the future.
He said I sent the link to Airtable. Let me see.
But that was my sarcastic answer, John. I don't know. Naz and I are gonna have to think about that one to see when we could figure that one out. Might be the next one.
Salman right
Might
there.
be the next one. Might be the next one. Not sure, man.
No, we'll do it next week.
Oh, okay, so next week then. All right, John, it's next week then.
So Salman, I can't actually download your thing for some reason. I cannot download it. I'm downloading. It's like a weird. It's not even a PDF file. Make sure it's a PDF file, Salman. Like it's.
I think it's just a link that he wants us to hit, like put in the URL, maybe.
Let me see.
I don't know.
Let me try. Can I open this up in text?
Potentially. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna dance here.
You need to enable JavaScript to run this app. What? What is this? I can't open your application, Salman. No, make sure it's a .html. What is it? Is this .html
Oh,
site?
he said it's a link. Just put the
not a
link on the
link.
URL.
It's not a link, bro.
My gosh.
Look,
Um,
this is what I get. This is what I get right from you.
give it to me on. Oh, it's on the Airtable. Let me open up the Airtable real quick. Let me see.
Can't believe it. You guys are still watching. Dang, look at that.
Yo, I can't believe people waited. First of all, if you're here and you waited the entire time, guys, first off, thank you so much for your
We love you.
patience. I hope, right? Yeah, we love you. There are some things going on, technical difficulties, as people like to say, but build your resume. That's the Airtable, right? But yeah, thank you guys so much. If you're still watching, thank you guys so much.
Let me see.
Let me open up this. Yeah, let me see what we can do.
Oh dang,
saying it's-
someone. So right here. So this is your portfolio.
Oh shit.
Portfolio.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty clean. What do you think about this?
Dude, that's dope, man. Is this All All right, so this is just an app that he made.
Yeah,
using
it's a
React.
portfolio. Yeah,
That is sick.
that's sick.
Man.
I love
Yeah.
it. It's clean. It's nice. Full stack developer. Your projects. Yeah, your projects, and then also talk about your. It looks like your resume's on here too. So that's pretty clean. I like this. That is pretty damn clean. My services, web development, front end. Nice. I like it. I got no problems with it, honestly. It's pretty damn clean. It's very
You
nice.
also got the download button right there as well.
Yeah, you got the download button as well. So, and then you got the hire me. What does the hire me take me? Let me see. Bro, where does the hire me? It doesn't work, bro. Doesn't work, bro.
Bro,
I can't
wanna
click.
hire you, man. Why isn't it
I
working?
can't click. Can't click, man.
Damn, I guess we
Ay,
can't
ay,
hire him.
ay. Muhammad says, I finally just got a dev job today. Yo, let's go. Hey, that is insane. I am so pumped for you.
Oh, Muhammad.
That is awesome. Let us know how you got the job, where you got the job. I'm so pumped for you. That is amazing. So, but Salman, this is dope. This is really cool, honestly.
Yeah, what's cool about the portfolio, the online portfolio, is obviously you could add on a lot more things. You could get creative with it and make it your own thing. Like he made his own application out of it, right? Like there, you could definitely add the about me. We say don't put that on the resume because on the resume you only have one page. On the online portfolio, you have plenty of space. You have plenty of tabs. So have fun with it. Really customize it and add your personality to that. So this is so cool, man.
Yeah, I'd agree so with that. Yeah, so I love this. I love this part exactly. So yeah, guys, I think this is great. Salman, amazing job. I think you said that if they want to design something like this, go ahead and take a look at Salman's YouTube page. Just click on Salman and go to his YouTube page, and then you should be able to actually see his stuff there. But guys, other than that, that's pretty much it. I just want to say it's been amazing live. It's been amazing having you all here. Love you guys, and yeah, thanks so much for staying on, and hopefully you got some great value out of it. And that's it. So,
this one.
All I gotta say is, have yourself an amazing day, and we will see you in the next video.
Oh.
Hold on.
Are you putting music?
Woo! You hear it? You hear it?
Oh, let's go. It's a
right?
dance party. I could hear it.
No, I can't do this shit, bro. I can do.
Oh, I can't hear it anymore.
No, I can hear it. Sorry. All right, bye bye.